Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nayri, also known as Wedding Fashion Expert. Today we are talking about something that brides call on all the time at LOVELLA Bridal, asking timeline for wedding dresses and telling us that they want to lose weight prior to coming in store to try gowns on. I'm going to cover why you should not do that. Before we get into it, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Let me know if there's any type of content or video that you would like me to create for you. Lastly, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. I am here for you, guiding you along the way, leading up to your special day. All right, so many women, this is so common, want to start working out, lose weight, do a fast diet, all the things to thin out before starting to try on wedding dresses. I totally get where you're coming from and why you feel like this is something that you want to do. However, dresses take 6 to 8 months to order on average, right? With COVID and the pandemic, everything, the supply chain is so delayed. So realistically, you want to give yourself even more cushion than the 6 to 8 month mark. In addition to that, you also want to leave a few months for alterations. To understand the alteration process a little bit better, I've made a video on that. You can go back and take a peek at it and kind of learn all the things about the alteration process. Alterations typically take 2 months. Therefore, let's do the 8 month, 9, 10 months. Ideally, in a perfect world, especially with COVID, a year at the very, very minimum, just to have a little bit of cushion. These dresses are made to order. Once you place the order, then it begins the manufacturing process, which is why there is such a large gap in time until you receive your dress. So if you want to lose weight before trying on dresses, that only delays the search. And let's call it what it is. Last week I spoke about body confidence and working out. It takes time to lose weight. It's not something that's gonna happen overnight. This takes months. It's taken me and my physical fitness journey. My goal was not to lose weight, but my physical fitness journey, it took me about a year to a year and a half for me to truly see results of the work that I was putting in. So it can take time. Now, everybody's body is different, rightfully so. But here is the main component of this video. If you love a gown, when you don't love what your body looks like, you are going to love the gown that much more when you do lose the weight and it's time for your wedding. And then the follow-up question to that, brides are always like, oh, that's right, that makes sense. Like if I love it when I'm not feeling 100% about my body, I'm totally gonna love it once it comes in, right? But then the follow-up to that is, well, how do I know what size I'm going to order if I do plan on losing the weight? I don't want it to be so big to then size down in alterations. I also cover that in the alteration video, going to address it here for you as well for your convenience. Essentially, I do not recommend sizing so far down because we can't make a dress grow. We could add a corset back, which is going to give you some width to a dress, of course. We could let out if there's a little bit of fabric in there to let out. Typically, depending on the dress manufacturer and style, they're not leaving a ton of fabric inside these dresses for us to be able to let them out. That being said, you definitely want to order close to the size that you currently are, maybe one size smaller, but the one component that most people forget is when you are working out, you actually build muscle. I actually forgot to put this in the alteration video, but when you are working out, you actually end up gaining muscle. So your hip measurement grows versus getting smaller. You want to be careful about that. If you're ordering a smaller size, but you plan to do a lot of squats, you're going to build muscle. You don't necessarily want to order a smaller size. You want to order where you're at and kind of figure it out from there. So this is something that your stylist is going to help guide you to pick the sizing that makes the most sense. You also don't want to try to guess sizing so that you pay less for alterations. No, you're going to pay for alterations no matter what. Whether you take in 1/2 inch or 2 inches, alterations is typically priced out based on the opening and closing of the seams, not the amount of fabric that's being taken in or taken out. So definitely consult with your stylist, but do not prolong the shopping experience because you want to lose weight. Do not put it off. If you do, you will have less time to order, which means you will be more limited on selection and gown options. If you're cutting it down to the wire, your options are going to be sample gowns, and hopefully your dimensions will fit into the sample gowns. Or perhaps rush orders, and then you're paying additional fees for rush deliveries. Are there options if you don't have 6 to 8 months to a year? Yes, you have options. However, you have more limited options. So get in there. I'm telling you, once you start trying, it will all make more sense. I know that trying on dresses feels scary and nerve-wracking, and you're likely so nervous to go in, but it's so worth it. Just rip it off like a Band-Aid, give it a go, start trying things on, and I promise you, you will find something that's so flattering on your body the way it is right now. And what if life happens and you're not able to commit to the workout routine, to the diet, to whatever it is that you plan to do to lose the weight? What if life happens and work is nuts, wedding planning is nuts, and you're not able to commit to it? You then have a dress that you feel beautiful and confident in because you went in when you didn't feel your best. And just in case you didn't work up to your best self shape, whatever that looks like for you and for your wedding, you have a gown that you feel beautiful in. So you heard it here. Start trying, get in there, start putting dresses on. Do not prolong the process. And I'm telling you, with this pandemic, ship dates have been even more delayed. So get in there and start shopping. I hope that this video was helpful. I will see you in next week's video.